Okay, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've always had such an admiration for people that pump out like class setup videos, and I've always felt like I have a decent amount of knowledge within good things to use within class setups and stuff. So I wanna bring you guys a video today that talks a little bit about that. Before I do that though, I just want to tell you guys, you know, I have a lot of tips, a lot of things I want to share with the Call of Duty community, people that are interested in getting better at Call of Duty. You know, me from a young age, it was always the same thing. You know, I would watch videos, want to get better, want to know what to use, want to know what to use with what, like attachments and stuff. Before we hop into that though, I just want to show you guys, like, I am not by any means one of the top players within Call of Duty. I just want to hop into barracks because I want to show you guys just like my kill death ratio, my EKI death ratio, just so you know what you're watching. You know, you're not watching some player who's complete trash. You know, I credit myself to be decent at the game. So I have a 2.18 EKIA to death ratio, which is decent. I mean, it's not the best in the game, but it's not the worst. It's you know, it's decent. And then if we hop into team deathmatch, will probably be my most played game mode. So let's just look at my kill death ratio there. So 1.87 kill death ratio. Not the best ever, but you know, pretty good. I like to, like I said, I like to credit myself to being pretty good at the game. And that's pretty much that. I have a buddy above me who's got a really dirty kill death ratio, 2.18, which I think is super good. So I just want to show you guys that before I hop into these videos, because if you're going to be watching my videos in the future, for me, I've always wanted to know, okay, you know, I'm watching these videos, sure, but what's Buddy's kill death ratio? Just so I know, you know what I mean? It's always kind of been like an underlying thing I've thought about. So just so you know, that is my kill death ratio. Nothing crazy, but at least you know what you're watching when I'm putting out videos. So I want to hop into a GKS setup. Let's go to my class for the GKS. Okay. So really simple. Honestly, I have the Damascus, which is the variant for the GKS, which is a no-brainer to use, especially if you have access to that unicorn skin. Such a nice skin. And then when you get, you'll notice within the gameplay that I'm posting with this video as well, when you get kills with this Damascus, the unicorn skin, it starts to glitter and stuff. Just a beautiful looking gun. And honestly, if you don't play Call of Duty, it looks kind of cheesy. But if you play Call of Duty, oh dude, just how clean is that? Just so clean. So the iron sights for the Damascus are absolute trash. The iron sights for the regular GKS, to me, are very good. It's just, if you look at the end of the gun there, it's just one little tick, and it's super easy to follow, super easy to use. But the iron sights within the Damascus, I really don't even know how to explain them, but they're terrible. That's just a heads up. So you guys will probably see that when you're grinding the attachments and levels within the gun. So I use a reflex scope for my optic. You can use anything you want, but these three to me are just a waste of time. For the most part, I use reflex. I don't change any of the colors of the reticle or anything like that. Red's what I usually leave it. I find that it's the easiest to see. And then I use double grip. So first grip, reduce recoil when aiming down the sight. And then second grip, minimize recoil when aiming before firing, which is a game changer in itself. But the second part of this is what I didn't actually realize this till recently. It reduces flinch. Now in past Call of Duties, the biggest thing I've seen people put up whole videos on flinch and how the flinch needs to be fixed. I'm losing so many gunfights. I'll be shooting a guy, he turns around and shoots me and kills me because I flinch completely off my target. Now that is so true. Like I've experienced that within past Call of Duties as well, and it's horrendous. And this game actually, I have found that flinch has been in my favor more, especially when sniping, than against me, which is super weird. Maybe that's just luck, but this grip 2 reduces flinch when aiming down the sight. Now obviously a game changer, because flinch is huge when you're in a gunfight, especially when you're shooting a guy and he turns around and starts laying bullets into you as well. That flinch is what's going to determine you winning or losing that gunfight, seriously, most of the time. So the fact that you can reduce flinch when aiming down sight is going to save you so many kills. I absolutely promise you. So an absolute no-brainer. You're going to notice that using double grip is going to turn this thing into more of an AR. Shooting distance, you know, in maps like Contraband, if you're on that middle map and you're using the head glitch in that middle map from window to window there, you're going to notice that this thing is going to be able to pick off that guy's head just beautifully, honestly. You can use it like an AR, but at the same time, it's still going to be really good up close. Now, I had a buddy actually ask me, what do you use for the GKS? Because it's a gun he knew that I used, and he wanted to start using it. So I recommended to him that he use either quick draw or long barrel. I actually think I said long barrel initially, but with long barrel, the thing is you're kind of losing out on the improved aiming speed within quick draw, and that's what I use this gun for. I'm a push player. Whenever I'm using this gun, I'm pushing constantly, getting on the inside of guys and gunfights up close and stuff. So quick draw for me is a no-brainer. Long barrel, if you want to treat it more like an AR, that's your no-brainer as well, because you're going to be able to pick off those guys at distance. The time to kill is going to increase if you throw on that long barrel, and then especially if you throw on long barrel 2, your success rate is going to be even better. Now I just want to show you guys a little trick here. Throw on long barrel and then throw on long barrel 2. Now long barrel 2, if you look at the gun now, it curls the end of it, and to me, oh dude, it looks so sick. It looks so incredible. So that's something you might want to consider if you're going for straight aesthetics for the gun. Otherwise, if you're going for performance, it's going to be a no-brainer to go double grip. Now stim shot, for the simple fact that because I'm up close and personal with most of my gunfights, I need to heal quick. No-brainer, stim shot. Scavenger, because usually when I'm using this gun, I'm going for high streaks and I run out of ammo very quickly because the gun shoots fast. You're using a lot of ammo. Perk 2s, where you can kind of pick and choose. I'm using lightweight just because moving quicker while sprinting is a game changer for me. But gung ho is also very good, because if you're pairing that with quick draw and you're bringing that gun up as fast as possible using those two. So when you pair gung ho with quick draw, you're going to be able to bring that gun up as fast as humanly possible, right? So your chances within those close range gunfights is also going to be raised as well. So and sometimes, honestly, I'll even get rid of dead silence and throw a double perk on, and I might even get rid of stem shot in that matter, because I want to throw that second perk on, and then I would use gung ho and lightweight, and then that is increasing your chances to making sure that you get the best time to kill within those close range gunfights as well. So that's what I would use. Honestly, a very simple video. I don't want to put too much into these videos within class setups, because for me especially, I remember growing up and watching Call of Duty videos. I want this video to be relatively quick. Honestly, that's going to be it. Enjoy the class. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, as far as if you've tried it, if you're using it, if this is the obvious thing. This is the setup that I use. Let me know what you guys use for this, if there's something that you find is better. If you guys don't mind liking the video, commenting on the video, and please subscribe to my channel. If this is something you're looking for, I'm going to be pumping out lots of gameplay videos, lots of tips, tricks videos, as much news as I can get my hands on as far as the game goes as well. So there's lots of fun videos to come. You know what? My goal is to post twice a week, so I'm going to continue doing that, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Enjoy the gameplay.
Team deathmatch.
Tactical reinforcement available.
Sensor going live.
UAV standing by.
Friendly tactical beacon offline.
Hellstorm awaiting deployment.
UAV energy levels 50%. Says they're going live. Our attack deployed beacon is offline. Request drone squadron close air support. Don't get complacent. Finish the mission.